Hi, this is Anil back with another video tutorial for the Learning Lad on C programming. In this video tutorial, we're gonna see the conditional compilation directives provided by the preprocessor in C. These are the directives that allow you to selectively compile portions of your program's source code. So the most commonly used directives are #if, #else, #elif, and #endif. And another thing is these are similar to if, else, and else if. So by using these directives, we can include portions of the code based upon the outcome of some constant expression. So let's see how we can use them in our program. For the demonstration purpose, in this tutorial we're gonna define an identifier called mark, and it's gonna contain our mark. And by using this conditional compilation directives, we're gonna check for some conditions by using the identifier mark, and then we're gonna include some part of the code depending on the condition. So first define it. It's gonna be #define then mark, and I'm gonna assign it with a value of 95. So here in this main function we have to use these directives. First we're gonna use this if. It's gonna be #if, then we have to write the expression, then it should end with "and if". So make a note that we're not using any curly braces as we were using while using that if else. So here the code which is written between this if and if will be the code that will be compiled if our condition here is executed successfully, or if our condition here evaluated to true. So here we're gonna write our expression. It's gonna be mark is greater than or equal to 75. If it is so, then we want to compile some code or include some code. It's gonna be printf, and we're gonna say your marks are greater than 75, and we're gonna use another printf. You have got the grade A. So now if this expression is satisfied, then these statements, these two printf statements will be compiled. Otherwise these two statements are skipped. So we're gonna save it, compile it, and run it. So as you can see, since this expression is evaluated to true, mark is greater than or equal to 75 here, our preprocessor included these two lines. So that's why we're getting your marks are greater than 75 and you have got the grade A. So this is about #if directive. Now we're going to see #else. So what if we want to compile or include some code if this condition fails? At that time we can use #else. It's similar to the else condition in if. It's going to be printf your marks are less. Save it. Now we're going to make it less than 75. I'm going to make it 65. Save it. Now this expression will be evaluated to false. That's because now this mark is 65, which is not greater than or equal to 75. That's why these two statements will be skipped or not compiled. Only this printf statement in this else block will be compiled. So save it, compile, and run it. So as you can see, your marks are less. So this is about #if and #else. Now you're gonna see #elif. This elif is similar to the else if. So here, if you want to test whether my marks are also greater than or equal to 50, then it is so, then now we want to compile some code, some other code. It's gonna be #elif. Then we have to write the expression. It's gonna be mark greater than or equal to 50. So now if our marks are greater than or equal to 50, we're gonna copy this and paste it here, and we're gonna say your marks are greater than 50 and less than 75, and you're gonna say okay, you got a grade B, and in the else part, just for make it pretty, you're gonna say you got the grade C. Save it. Our mark is 65, which is less than 75. That's why this expression evaluates to false. So these two lines will not be compiled or included, and this mark is greater than equal to 50 is evaluated to true. That's why we're gonna compile these two lines. So, and also these two lines are also be skipped. So save it, compile it and run. So as you can see here, your marks are greater than 50 and less than 75, and you have got the grade B. So now just for the demonstration purpose, we're gonna make it less than 50. Let's say 35. Save it, compile and run. Your marks are less, you got the grade C. So let's make it 95, compile and run. Okay, your marks are greater than 75 and you have got the grade A. So by using this conditional compilation directives, you can compile only the specific part of your source code. So if you are writing a large program and you are maintaining the versions, and depending on that version needed, if you have to compile the code, then you can use these directives. So this is it. This is about the conditional compilation directives in C. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial.